Good afternoon. On my orders, the United States military has begun strikes against al-Qaeda terrorist training camps and military installations of the Taliban regime in Afghanistan. These carefully targeted actions are designed to disrupt the use of Afghanistan as a terrorist base of operations and to attack the military capability of the Taliban regime. We are joined in this operation by our staunch friend, Great Britain. Other close friends, including Canada, Australia, Germany, and France, have pledged forces as the operation unfolds.
Sometime after sunset, a group of men gathered together in Kandahar to savor the moment they made history. Televisions had been banned in Afghanistan, but these men were honored guests. Osama bin Laden and his al-Qaeda faithful were there to watch the horror of 9/11 unfold. What al-Qaeda call the Manhattan Raid. So the West invaded Afghanistan.
There was a belief it could be done quickly, with a very light footprint. We could be in and we could be out again. And we ended up doing neither one thing nor the other.
Instead, 47 nations, America and Britain especially, have been sucked ever deeper into a quagmire.
The president asked me to fly with him to California in early March 2009. And after reading my report, we then spent the better part of a couple of hours going through it.
President Obama had asked Bruce Riddell to write a no-holds-barred report on the Afghan crisis, and Riddell did not pull his punches.
Defeat is what we were staring in the eye 2 years ago. Catastrophic defeat in Afghanistan, with the Taliban taking over the southern half of the country and maybe being able to march on Kabul at some point in the future, and the NATO alliance fragmenting and falling apart.
The president ordered his staff to go back to basics. What exactly were America's goals and how best to achieve them? A grueling policy review ensued. It would take 8 long months. In America, on the 1st of December 2009, the president announced the results of his long-awaited Afghan review.
I want to speak to you tonight about our effort in Afghanistan and the strategy that my administration will pursue to bring this war to a successful conclusion.
After years of drift, America seemed to set its compass. It was getting out of Afghanistan, but not before having one last crack at the Taliban.
If I did not think that the security of the United States and the safety of the American people were at stake in Afghanistan, I would gladly order every single one of our troops home tomorrow.
To reverse the Taliban's momentum, the generals told the president there'd need to be a military surge. The president sent another 30,000 troops to war. This has taken the total number of troops in Afghanistan to 142,000.
What you do today, you're going to live with that for the next 10, 20, 30 plus years.
Across the border in Pakistan.
We have not succeeded yet in partnering of the state of Afghanistan to ensure that al-Qaeda cannot return here.
10 years ago, we thought we could get in and out quickly. Today, we're still struggling to build an Afghan government that can stand on its own 2 feet. And now we're losing patience.
I mean, I think no one really understood, perhaps still no one really does understand the scale of the challenge we've taken on in Afghanistan. We would never, in the 19th century, have created a colony, run it for 5 or 10 years, and then said it's over to you now. But that's really what our so-called strategy in Afghanistan is.
If it's going to take 30 years to stabilize Afghanistan, let the Afghans go through those 30 years of stabilization, because we will never do it.
We have not 30 years, but just 3 years to get it finally right. The armies of the international coalition are all heading for the exits.
At this hour, American and coalition forces are in the early stages of military operations to disarm Iraq, to free its people, and to defend the world from grave danger. On my orders, coalition forces have begun striking selected targets of military importance to undermine Saddam Hussein's ability to wage war. These are opening stages of what will be a broad and concerted campaign. More than 35 countries are giving crucial support, from the use of naval and air bases to help with intelligence and logistics to the deployment of combat units. Every nation in this coalition has chosen to bear the duty and share the honor of serving in our common defense.
Unlike those boots, when we get out of the side, we're going to post security on that corner, right? I just want to bump us. Right, bump them.
What's that?
What's your name?
Willie.
Willie, what's your last name?
Wold. Corporal Wold.
How do you spell it?
W-O-L-D. Only got 6 months left, man. I just want to get out of this place. Get out of the Marine Corps.
Out of the Marine Corps too?
Yeah. I'm done. I'll be a sergeant pretty soon, and then I'm going to get out.
How many years do you have?
I've been in 3.5.
How old are you?
I just turned 21.
Where are you from?
Washington State.
Stuff you've seen during this war?
What's that?
The stuff you've seen during this war, has it changed you?
You got to say that again.
Stuff that you've had to see in this war and do, has it changed you?
Yeah. A lot. I'm really young. I joined the Marine Corps at 17. I guarded the President of the United States for 2.5 years, and then I came out here. It's changed me a lot.
How so?
It just changes your aspect on life. You don't take a lot for granted that you used to.
You had to shoot some guys today.
Yeah.
Is that hard to do?
No. I don't have a problem shooting.
Have you had to do it before this?
Yeah. I shot 12 guys since I've been here.
12 guys and you just turned 21.
What's that?
12 guys and you just turned 21.
Yeah. I get out at 21. I came in at 17. I graduated high school a year early to do this.
Are you glad you did?
No. If I could take it back, I wouldn't do it.
Why?
I go to college, man. College is where it's at. I'm glad I'm here to defend my country, though. I'm not here for the Iraqi people. I'm here for the American people.
You feel a lot of guys feel the same way that you do?
What's that?
Do you think that a lot of guys feel the same way that you do?
I know a lot of guys hate this. I'm tired of seeing my brothers get hurt. I've had 4 of my best friends get killed since I've been here.
Is it frustrating?
It's extremely frustrating. Let me find that guy. They shoot us and run. They hit us with IEDs. They're cowards. That's why I don't have a problem shooting any of them.
Do you feel like this offensive has been worthwhile? That you've been able to do something with it?
What's that?
Do you feel like this offensive has been worthwhile?
We're getting rid of terrorism. Terrorists. I know that. If I can save one American from getting hurt, then I'm doing my job. I don't care about my life. I care about my family's lives. That's the only reason I'm here. I come back here in an instant. I hate every day being here, but it's for my family.
Why are you getting out?
What's that?
Why are you getting out?
I just want to be normal. I want to live a normal life.
Do you think you can after this?
I'm sure I'll be all right. I've changed a lot since I joined the Marine Corps, though. Especially being over here. I'll never take anything for granted ever again.
Does it harden you?
My last command hardened me pretty much. This place it'll make you pretty hard. It'll give you some thick skin. Tired of that too.
Too much bang bang.
Too much big booms.
What will you do after this?
I got a scholarship to play football.
Where are you going to do that?
WSU. Go Cougs.
What position?
I'm a linebacker. I had a full ride scholarship out of high school, but I joined the Marine Corps instead.
Why'd you do that?
My pops always told me it's my duty to serve my country as a young American. So he was killed when I was 12, so I figured I'd do what he told me to do.
Was he a Marine too?
No, he was in the Army.
How was he killed?
He was murdered when I was 12.
How did that happen?
I don't know. They never found the guy that did it.
So you did it in his memory?
What's that?
You joined in his memory?
I just joined to help Americans. I love my family. My fiance, I never want her to ever have to worry about anybody coming into our country. I'd rather kill them in their backyard than have them come into our backyard. Look at that. The more I kill here, the less I got to worry about coming into my country.
Does it scare you at all, though? You like have to break into a house like that and guys had guns pointed at you?
I don't have time to think about that. When I first got here, I was always worried about. My friend told me today, man, you were so worried about getting killed when you first got here. But now, I don't have time to think about it. You bust into a house. Just like today, I had people pointing AKs at me. Instinct. I shot people in less than 10 seconds. Just what you got to do. It goes right out the window. How you doing? Push. After that, transit gate. Yeah.
I need to be deployed if you stay in the Marine Corps.
Yeah. I don't know if I could do another tour over here. Because the more time you spend here, the more people you want to kill. Right now, I'm so sick of tearing up my buddies. I just want to kill them all. The more time you spend here, the more time you just want to get in there and kill them.
You think when you go home you'll be able to turn it off?
I hope so. I really do. My fiance is really worried I'm not going to come back the same. I'll never tell her what things I did here. I'll never tell anybody. I'm not proud of killing people. I'm just proud to serve my country. I never understood it until I got here, you know? I never understood any of it, like, you know, hey, I'm defending my country, I'm in the Marine Corps. You don't defend your country until you do something like this. Then you really understand it. The pride aspect really comes out of it. I hate being here, but I love it at the same time. It's got its ups and downs. I haven't talked to my fiance in almost a month. I'm just hoping she's doing good.
Want to use my phone?
Oh no, I can't do that.
Welcome to.
No, I couldn't do that.
I let the guys use them all the time. So,
Maybe if I see you around.
yep.
I
Back at Abu Ghraib or whatever, but yeah, I let a lot of the guys use it, so
Dude.
it's not a big deal.
I miss everything out here. Our anniversary, my birthday, her birthday. It's the last ones though, man. 6 months, I'll be done. 2 months left here.
What do you have to do when you go back to the States? You have to spend the 3 months.
I'll be like 3 months left in the Marine Corps, 4 months.
Just process, yeah.
I'll get detached out, I'll just work at the gym. I'm like a real gym buff. I lost 35 pounds since I've been here, so when I get back, I really gotta hit the gym real hard.
You gonna go back and play football?
Yeah, I weighed 228 when I got out here, and I'm down to about $190 now. Because I haven't got to touch the gym once.
That's hard. You're gonna be doing this kind of shit every day.
It's really hard.
You think some of that anger that you have from out here, though, is that gonna go back with you too?
You just learn how to channel your anger. I think I'll be all right. I'm so excited to be a civilian that I'm sure it'll all go away. We just, like me and the guy that just got hit, all day today, all we could think about was just going home and getting a Big Mac and spending the night with our fiancés, you know? That's all we want to do is just be normal people. This is his third deployment, you know? I can't stand it.
It's hard to do this.
It's not hard to kill people, it's hard not to get killed. My company's got so many casualties, it's not even funny.
Yeah, especially this event. This event's a lot of casualties one day.
Hey, we're pushing! I don't get... You got friendlies down there. Huh? You got friendlies right down there. Hey, Dar! When you come up here, we got friendlies down here. Hey, we got friendlies down here. Hey, just hold right there. Hold up. Hold up! Hey, listen up! We got friendlies down to the south. You hear me? Keep your eye on the rooftops and get low.
What city in Washington?
Vancouver.
It's a nice place.
It's so beautiful. I can't wait to get home. I want to get my motorcycle only got 350 miles on it. I can't wait to go back and.
What kind of bike you got?
I just bought that new 636 Ninja. It's Kawasaki.
Nice rocket, man. You guys always buy those when you go home.
No, I bought this. I bought it before I came out here. I always wanted a bike.
Is Willie short for William, or is that what you go by?
William. I go by Willie though.
You got brothers and sisters?
3 brothers, 2 sisters.
Older or younger?
I'm the second youngest.
So what do they think about you being out there?
They can't stand it. My little sister, if you ever see this, I love you, because she writes me all the time. Her and my mama write me all the time, the only ones. My fiance and them, that's the sole purpose why I can make it out here. It's family.
Well, if I put you on TV, you ought to call them so they can at least watch it.
What's that?
I said if I put you on TV, you ought to at least call them so they can watch it.
I tried. I know I'm going to be here for the rest of my tour, so it'll be at least a couple more weeks before I get to talk to them. Maybe I can get somebody to send them an email or something.
Yeah, give me your email address. Because I might use some of this tonight. Feed it out. We feed our stories every night.
I was on TV a few times. I was on CNN twice when the president had chiefs of staff and he had peacekeeping missions up at Camp David. I was in the cordon.
You did protection?
No, we did the cordon for him when he gets off the helo and the head of state gets off the helo. We provide security for him.
How'd you get to be a sergeant so fast in 3 years?
I'm only a corporal right now, but I'll be a sergeant soon.
Yeah.
I've always been a good PTer. Before I came out here, I go to the gym every day. You know, I'm a good shot, as you can see today.
How many did you get? 6 today?
I shot 6 out of 9. I could have shot more, but I'm so worried about putting one of my Marines' lives in danger.
And how long did that whole sequence take place?
The killing of those 9 people,
Yeah.
maybe 30 seconds, just because I got a slow Marine. He froze up on me. He almost got us killed. I can't be mad at him. I get mad at the kid every day because he's a really slow Marine, but I can't get mad at him for that because morally, he told me morally he didn't think I should kill him because he didn't realize what was going on at first. Once I told him what to do, he did it. And he's glad that he'll never question my authority ever again. I guarantee it.
They had the weapons pointed at you?
Yeah, I saved his life today. I'm really glad I did too. I love the kid to death as a man, but as a Marine, he's just not a very good Marine. Yeah! No, I don't. What do you need? You know, that's probably our main objective. That's how we clear a house. That's how the Marines do it. Right there. We don't mess around. You gotta be careful, man. You ain't got a gun?
Nah. You know, we're non-combatants, so we're not supposed to carry them. The company won't let us.
I couldn't do that. If I'm gonna be somewhere like this, I gotta have me a gun.
If I was by myself, I would. But, you know, shit.
That's the bad thing about this country, is everybody got a gun.
That's right.
And
Same with Afghanistan. Crazy.
the Afghanistan is totally different wars. We're supposed to be doing SASO ops out here. You know, except for this is, you know.
When you say SASO ops, what does that mean?
In a nutshell, it's where you go around and pretty much here for the people, you know. In Karma, we hand out soccer balls and try to dodge IEDs every day and make sure everybody's doing good. Keep the schools running, try to get the Iraqi police up, you know.
Right.
Here, that's not what we're doing. There's too many terrorists here. They'll eventually want us to do it here, but it's never going to happen. This place is way too bad. Once they start letting the civilians back in, then all the terrorists come back in.
Yep.
There's a lot of terrorists left. The cowards. They shoot, throw down their weapons, and run. If they come out and fight, the Marines will stick it to them. Yeah, we take some casualties, we stick it to them. Make no mistake, the Marines are here. They can't touch us. We got a casualty here and there. I shot 6 guys today. My Marines shot 3 others. 1 room. They can't touch us. That Marine they shot today, you should have heard what he said in the back of the Humvee. Wolde, you better kill them all. And he just said, Wolde, I love you. You better kill them all. I don't have no problem doing that. If they're bad, they're dead.
Is he a good friend of yours?
Yeah, he's one of my best friends. I met him when I first got to the fleet. He's treated me good ever since.
How bad was he hurt?
Took some bad rounds. Took 1 in the arm, 1 in the shoulder. Sappy plate stopped about 5. It's point blank. He'll be all right. He's a strong guy. He's the only guy I know who put a fight up with me. He's a strong guy. He's the same situation as me. He got 4 months left. He got a fiance back home. She even got the same name as mine. Right here!
Yesterday was no ordinary Saturday for the soldiers in Iraq. It was the last Saturday in Iraq. For these, the last U.S. troops left here. By last night, The U.S. troop count in Iraq stood at several hundred, down from a high of 170,000 4 years ago.
Hey guys, I just wanted to say hello.
The top U.S. general in Iraq, Lloyd Austin, called the final drawdown the military's largest, most complex logistical undertaking since World War II.
I'm Grant O. Smith.
After one final piece of business, a re-enlistment ceremony for Sergeant Brant Smith, the final convoy rolled at 2:30 this morning. 30 vehicles, 130 MPs from the 3rd Brigade of the 1st Cavalry. Platoon leader Lieutenant Jennifer Farland drove in the second-to-last troop transport vehicle to leave the country.
A little overwhelming, but we're watching history in the making.
As Commander-in-Chief, my highest priority is the security of the American people. And I've made it clear that those who threaten the United States will find no safe haven. Thanks to our military and counterterrorism professionals, we took out Osama bin Laden, much of al-Qaeda's leadership in Afghanistan and Pakistan, and leaders of al-Qaeda affiliates in Yemen and Somalia. We've prevented terrorist attacks, saved American lives, and made our homeland more secure. Today, the terrorist threat is more diffuse from al-Qaeda affiliates and other extremists, like ISIL in Syria and Iraq. As I said this week, our intelligence community has not yet detected specific ISIL plots against our homeland, but its leaders have repeatedly threatened the United States. And if left unchecked, these terrorists could pose a growing threat beyond the Middle East, including to the United States. So we're staying vigilant, and we're moving ahead with our strategy to degrade and ultimately destroy this terrorist organization. To meet a threat like this, we have to be smart. We have to use our power wisely, and we have to avoid the mistakes of the past. American military power is unmatched, but this can't be America's fight alone. And the best way to defeat a group like ISIL isn't by sending a large number of American combat forces to wage a ground war in the heart of the Middle East. That wouldn't serve our interests. In fact, it would only risk fueling extremism even more. What's needed now is a targeted, relentless counterterrorism campaign against ISIL that combines American air power, contributions from allies and partners, and more support to forces that are fighting these terrorists on the ground. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're moving ahead with our campaign of airstrikes against these terrorists, and we're prepared to take action against ISIL in Syria as well.
احنا نروح على الكازي.
لا هلا احنا المحلات اللي جنب الكازي
نثبت فيه.